Hello teacher, my name is Evaristo González Ramos and today I am going to show you the activity the art of teaching workshop. This activity I am going to solve the things that I did this to plan a class. The first thing was topic describing a typical day. With this topic we are going to focus on simple present, to talk about a daily life of a student. The level is 6th grade. Class development time is 1 week. The objective: identify daily routine graph, create a simple form to talk about typical day, and use the structure of the simple present simple to talk about things. I chose this topic because I think that it's important to explain that the students of 6th grade that establish that they can say sentences in simple present using the correct grammar of simple present. At the end of the class, these students will be able to write about his or her typical day, daily life. Talk about a typical day. They can say the common typical day of a person to the morning to the night. I'm asking about the routine to other persons. The methodology I chose was the first question to present students the opportunity to interact with using illustration or image of flashcards. That means that we can use flashcards in the classroom, and it's much better to explain the topic with illustration. I think it's much easier that they can see real image and they can understand better. What will the strategy use to lead the topic in innovative and interesting way? Well, in this part I think so is the most important thing, like a teacher, because I have been teacher for several years here in Tierra Alta in the countryside, and I think the best way is show a short video about the principal topic that we are going to teach about, because the most dynamic pedagogical method that we can use when we are teaching a new topic. In this case, we'll observe and watch and listen a video about the image that a person do in the morning, the afternoon, and night, and so on. They are some. What can be done to involve students in the development of the class in active mode? The strategy here is to form two groups to participate in an active dynamic way, and each group will say which routine they learn and the most during the class. The activity will make it easier for students to answer the questions posed at the beginning of the class. But the idea is that the student can interact with some question, like what do you do at night, what do you do in the morning, what do you do in the afternoon, and they can say to the classmates some of the activities that they learned in the previous video. What can be used from student real context to help them understand the topic? Well, in this day, they are going to understand this topic from the content with flashcards, image, that when they watch that flashcard, they come to their mind something that they have known. I mean, when you can see a image, oh, that is a breakfast, or oh, that is take a shower, and so on. For the assignment to check student progress, the first activity that they do is write down a short daily routine about the vocabulary we learned in class and the image using before in the video. They have to write down at least 3 or 4 routines in the morning, in the afternoon, at night. And then they are going to compare with some students of the class and talk about them. As a feedback, I think a feedback activity for a letter soup or word soup. In this case, they will find some daily routine in this part, and this helps the students to maintain or memorize or reinforce that way to strengthen the vocabulary seen in class. As final, for the evaluation, the student will give a sheet which they must relate the image with the corresponding name of the routine and perform in safe illustration. I did this plan because thinking of the student in the countryside. I live in the countryside here in Tierra Alta, Córdoba, and I choose this because I think the best way to teach here in the countryside. Thank you for watching.